Hello everybody, this is PsychoGrodus here with my first Let's Play on this channel. And this is Let's Play LA Noire. Like I said, this is my very first Let's Play on this channel and my first solo Let's Play. I've doing a collaboration Let's Play with a friend of mine. Maybe I'll I'll put a link to that in the description maybe. I'll see. And this is a Let's Play of LA Noire, like I said. This is one of my favorite games of all time, definitely in my top 10. I apologize for the low video quality. My capture card, I don't know how to input HD footage into it. And wow, this looks dark. This looks very new. Yeah. Guess I like to overwrite the save. Just so I can show you guys like a basic case and such, I guess I will do the tutorial cases, so let's go. So, how's your day going? Mine's going pretty good. I can't hear the sound on the TV, unfortunately. I muted it because I didn't want my microphone to catch it. Oh. I accidentally pressed yes. Well, that's a bummer.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
Oh well.
What's his problem? That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the
You didn't really miss that much.
Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid.
I
the
guess
bond
I'll
issue won't be
explain
till
like
December. It'll be years
the
before any of
mechanics
this
of
will
this
happen.
game. It's kind
Here's
of
your
a
new
bummer
partner,
that I can't hear anything.
Heard all about you,
I just
Phelps.
realized that kind
Go
of
easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine. I'm here
if
to
you
learn.
played this game, you know what I'm talking about.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Intense.
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps. Hi, Phelps.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in
So-
reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
I really wish I could hear stuff right now.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
They all dressed like movie stars?
So those
Roy
two
is
guys that we just saw earlier,
And the
Biggs and
whole of
Roy,
the seedy side of LA is his audience.
spoiler alert, they're going to become
What's that supposed
major
to mean?
characters later.
Stick with me, kid.
You know, I'm going to
Find out.
stay quiet for the cutscenes from now on.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Or you're fired.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Alrighty,
Canary says
yay, now I get to talk again in control. I'm probably going to do 1 episode of LA Noire a week. I want to do 1 video a day, but they'll be of different games, and it'll be almost like a weekly series, almost.
6 years on patrol.
But on
before I got
Wednesdays,
you were
I
here in
plan to
5
do
minutes.
one of my favorite
What do you want me
games,
to say?
just ever.
I didn't ask for any
This is
favors.
actually, I made a list of my top 10 favorite games of all time. This is my 9th favorite game. Originally, I was going to do my 10th favorite, but I can only play it on the Wii U I don't have AV cables for the Wii U right now.
You know this place?
So,
Sure.
yeah.
Near the old gas works.
I'll probably do that
in
next
the warehouse.
Let's Play after LA Noire's finished. But yeah.
Following the Republican
Let's roll.
landslide of 1946,
Oh, wait.
the GOP
No one
now
loves it.
possesses a clear working majority in both branches of Congress.
I don't know, I kind of want to drive Goofy.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now?
Oh yeah, those are...
You have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
You're gonna kill someone!
That was a dispatch call earlier we saw. And what dispatch calls are, they're like miniature cases within the game. They are what they sound like, they're dispatch calls. So it's like miniature cases, you know.
Careful!
Like, you get to bust a jewelry store robbery, trail a suspect maybe.
Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping.
Usual stuff.
Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Reno CS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. Was wounded. Shipped back home. A year on the beat.
I'm probably going to be playing about that for the...
So you won the
for the
Silver
majority
Star.
of this Let's Play.
I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight.
I'll just keep going.
You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night. Breaking your plan.
Oh yeah, I guess oh no, I think she probably did miss some story
The
on
Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Mikowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
All units, so 459 just occurred at 6th and 7th. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
Keep going straight. Straight on here.
Alright, everybody out of the way.
You don't care who gets in your way, do you?
Yeah.
Now I get it. Unfit for service. Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery...
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
I turned the volume up a bit, so...
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see.
That way I can just hear it a little bit, because I just figured it actually kind of mattered.
You're okay.
Hopefully it won't pick up that much on the microphone. You know what? I'm just going to ignore it that way. Yep. I don't think you'll be able to hear it that much. So, the music that's playing right now is investigation music. And that just means I entered the crime scene, and now it's time to look around for clues. Now, a little chime will be picked up every time I'm near a clue, and my controller will rumble. And also, the first thing I typically investigate is...
I'm Officer Hart.
Oh.
Phelps, traffic.
Hi, officer.
What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiffs yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
So, yeah, you also,
Nice day for it.
you also interrogate suspects, which are my personal favorite parts of the cases. The interrogation scenes, but I also really like the investigation parts. Man, there's a noticeable difference when you play this game on AV cables instead of HDMI. Like, this is crazy, the difference. Like, you can definitely tell it's not supposed to be.
Get back here, Phelps. We're not done yet.
Oh.
Keep searching.
I love the interrogation scene. So typically what I do is I go talk to the coroner first. Wow, I can't believe I missed that. Typically I go talk to the coroner first, going to avoid that for a sec, and just see what happened, and then I'll investigate the car itself.
Doc? Detective Phelps, what have we got? A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. The victim must be in a very bad way. Any sign of the guy? Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
There's blood everywhere! Oh my god! Oh my god, there's blood everywhere! Oh my god, there's blood everywhere! Take a look at the trunk. This is definitely a crowbar.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Shut up, Phelps. I know what I'm doing. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Alrighty, time to investigate more of the crime scene. So that was Exhibit C. Let's check out Exhibit A and B.
"32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?"
I don't know, you're the detective.
Happier times, I guess.
I always found that picture kind of awkward. Not the picture, just the character model, the one guy. Doesn't he kind of look like Drew Carey? I mean, I realized it was motion capture, so that was an actual person, but man, he looks like Drew Carey. I swear to God. Glasses. I can just barely read that.
Stenzel
Wow.
glasses. Home repaired, by the look of it.
One more thing. There it is. What are you looking at?
All these cops gotta be something to do, right?
That's definitely blood.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Foreshadowing! It's foreshadowing a later case in the game. Oh my god. And that chime right there means that all the clues have been discovered. Let's go to my favorite part of the game, interrogation. Ba-ba-ba. Where were you on the night of the 16th?
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
I really like the interrogation, like, ambience kind of thing. It's not really music, it's one straight tone, but I really like it. It really sets the tone. By the way, if you can't tell, he's telling the truth.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
So as I explain what the truth out and lying is. So if he's telling the truth, typically he won't really move that much. He'll be looking dead straight at you. He won't really be twitching or looking away. He'll be making eye contact with you. And even if they are making eye contact with you, they still might be lying. If you think they're lying, but you don't have any proof, you press doubt. And if you know they're lying and you have proof, then you press lie. And then you obviously back it up with evidence.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
As you can see, he's not really doing anything. He's just kind of standing there. He's telling the truth.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Pretty obvious.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Tell the truth.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. You're done here. We'll head over there now.
Okay, well, that was the interrogation sequence. Sorry, I wasn't talking there for long. There was a weird shift in the audio. I was just... I couldn't tell if my computer was still recording or not. So, next thing we're going to do is go to our location list. Decide where we're going to go next. Now, to be honest, I'm lazy. So...
You know the way. You can drive.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder-to-cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Well, that escalated quickly.
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
I love how dramatic she said that.
Just
Oh my
outside
god!
the kitchen window.
We just
At
had
the
a new
side of
water
the
heater
house.
installed. Oh.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Now, this is going to be a story element that will tie into part of the game later. There are three different paths of the story. There's the main detective part. There's the part that does not relate to the detective, dramatic irony, if you will, and then there's the flashback storyline, which we'll get into later.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions, these blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
He's the bad guy if it isn't obvious enough. Yeah, I know I'm spoiling the game a little bit, but it's pretty obvious. Oh. See what we got here.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Alright, now we should call the R&I to get the address, but for now, let's just keep investigating.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Hold your horses, buddy. I'm still looking at stuff. Huh. Why don't you get me one of those? Did you see this, Bukowski? Only $82.50. Let's go get some. I'm pretty sure there's nothing here, like, important. There might be, like, extra stuff. No, not even extra stuff. I was checking here. Anything? Keep hearing the chime. There we go. Wow, it's dark.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Nothing important, that is. Wow, is it dark in here? Like I said, there's a really noticeable difference. Oh well. Yeah, I nitpick at a lot of things, but oh well. Ooh, flowers! Pretty flowers.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Very interesting. Yep, they have puzzle elements in this game. Not really the kind of game you expect to, have, like, actual puzzle elements. You know what I mean by puzzle, like, putting things in certain spots. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Does it fit here? Yay! We're putting together a water heater. This is so much fun.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Alrighty. Now, I forget what I'm missing. I think, yeah, I remember what I'm missing now. It's in the bedroom. Come on, Bukowski. Wow. This is so noticeable. Oh. See, like, the brightness of the game threw me off there.
This must be Adrian's. Stencil, so the glasses are a match.
Well, let's take a look picture. Drew Carey here.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
I wonder if he was having an affair. Can't tell. Very hard to say. It's very hard to say. Wait, no, I felt something. Ah, yes. This matters.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Well, there's that chime again. Time for my favorite part of the game. Interrogation.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Why'd you kill him?
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
I just like doing this to make sure. She is looking away. But, yeah. This one's a little bit harder to tell.
My husband might be injured.
Calm down, lady. I'm pretty sure she's telling the truth. Watch me be wrong.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking.
Sometimes it takes me a while to decide. Even though I've played this game
husband
before, like
frequents
a bajillion
Kavanaugh's
times,
bar?
actually.
How did you know that?
Actually, it's bajillion well.
Adrian
I sounded mature there.
lives there after work.
It's more or less, around. This is probably my third playthrough. No, this is my fourth. This is my fourth playthrough. Yeah, she's telling the truth again.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Wink, wink. Business. Get it? Wink, wink.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
A likely story. So likely, in fact, that I'll believe you.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Well, geez, that was stupid. You know, you should always expect your husband to get murdered, and you should always have someone to vouch for you. Okay, it's everybody should take these precautions. Why does somebody take these precautions? I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
They made him look like some sort of comedian or TV show host. Like someone from the future. I should probably stop with those Drew Carey jokes, shouldn't I?
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
I'm not going to,
What's there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Liar!
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
Well, can you explain this?
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
When I first played this game, I thought everything she said was a lie. Just because of, like,
Grab the phone.
I feel
Bar
the
and I could
actor's
run down an
so
address for
bad.
Kavanaugh's in no time.
Like, the voice actress, I mean, God. I feel like she was overacting everything. I mean, then again... I mean, dang, I don't know how she feels. Maybe... I don't know.
Phelps, badge 1247.
I just felt it was overacting.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you.
Let's roll. Na 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 Cole Phelps. God was doing that. No. Screw that.
You can
drive.
drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
No.
You're behind the wheel.
Don't know how to dance to bebop.
Go.
You know the way. You can drive.
Ah.
You can drive.
Bad game. Don't know why it took it so long. It probably was just me.
Jesus,
Well,
I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to
Just
throw him
that
out.
when
If this
it
hadn't
does,
happened,
it's
they
like
could
a
have stayed miserable
crazy,
together forever.
out of the ordinary, like.
She sure as hell doesn't seem the
Whoa.
type. Stranger things have happened.
Well, I've never had the game crash on me. I've heard a lot of people have had the game crash on them. But I'm pretty sure it's only on the 360 version. And I'm playing on the PS3, if you couldn't tell, which is what this game was designed for. In fact, on the 360, I heard it had 2 discs, I think. 2 or 3, I think I've heard both.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Oh. Jinx.
You looking for someone?
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure.
I love the names in this game.
He's a
'cause,
loner
like,
in the back.
the names just sound like cliche made-up names, like Adrian Black, Frank Morgan.
Frank Morgan?
It's like they chose a name.
ask.
They chose 2 first names, or a color and a first name.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car, abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Liar.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Very simple. Don't leave receipts for live hogs in the back of someone's car.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and mail you.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
God damn it all, I asked them to hold the mail.
Yeah.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I'll go back to my drink.
See, I don't know if you're supposed to arrest him or not, but I've gotten 5 stars on this case before without arresting him, so I just choose not to. This time I'll drive. I want to leave Bukowski. Crap.
I've met some pretty good liars in my time.
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
Obviously, this game isn't supposed to be like Grand Theft Auto. It's supposed to be, you know, a lot more tame, but I really don't like the driving.
I've met some pretty good liars in my
game,
time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit.
It's just so tempting.
Christ alive!
How wonky they are. It's just so tempting to wreck everything.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
They're now at 267th South Main. Unit to handle code 2 identified. KGPL calling car 11K. 11K, come in.
Slow down!
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
What were you doing?
Even though it said swine, it was really an alien man.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps. Take the next left.
Will do, buckaroo.
Open your eyes!
That will be all.
But the car's just not moving. And the scene. Right over there. Let's roll. Na Cole Phelps! I feel like I should have some sort of awesome transition there. What's up, dentist? No, I'm not. Oh, I forgot to turn on the siren. There's a siren in this game. I like putting on the siren. It's fun. It makes me feel like I'm a police officer. Yeah, I'm a weird person. If that isn't obvious, like, if that isn't obvious by now. Yeah.
Let's check the place out. Come on. Apartment 2.
It was apartment 4. Oh, wrong way.
Help you, gentlemen? LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
For being a Drew Carey impersonator, I'm so sorry.
I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember,
Honestly, I like the on-foot chases more than the car chases, because like I said, the driving mechanics are just weird. And plus, I really like the fight mechanics, the hand-to-hand fight mechanics in the game. So, it's always really fun when the chasing them with a fight, but I'm pretty sure this one doesn't.
It's over, Adrian.
Stop right there, Adrian.
That was easy. See, I wasn't
Why
even
not just
chase.
come
That was
clean
just like
with
a...
her, Black? Why the melodrama?
Nothing.
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you can go a long way in this department.
Wow. That's a lot of damage. 4 stars! Yeah, that damage was a lot. Oh. Now, I'll go with the downloadable case. I don't know if there's a military cutscene, though. But if there is, we'll watch that. If there isn't, we won't watch that. I don't think there is, though. Nope, there's not. So I'm just going to pause it right now. Thank you for watching my first episode of my Let's Play. I'll continue this next Wednesday. Tomorrow I'll have a different game. I'm going to have like a different theme every day of the week. Wednesday is going to be one of my favorite games. Thursday, you'll find out what that is tomorrow. So thank you for watching, and bye.